Cannon, good to see you too. Hey, back to you. My brain is like mush now. So please answer the poll question for tonight. The poll question tonight is, somebody saying the music's there we go. Yeah, I forgot to shut that off. My brain's like Swiss cheese right now, so bear with me. Let me get back to where we were. That better? Let me know now. I got the music off. That should help. All right, there we go. I think we're good now. All right, yeah, it's straight. It's working out now. Sorry about that. All right, welcome everybody. Like I already said, you couldn't hear me. I get it. I know I sound terrible. I feel terrible. I'll tell you about that here in a second. My brain is mushy as mushy can be. I've had little sleep, and but I'm here. I'm happy to be here. Some guys want the music back on. I could do that. Maybe that'd be a better show for tonight. I don't know. Excuse me. Okay, music's off. Great. All right, we're up to about 100, almost 110 people. Thanks everybody for being here. Thanks for chiming in and letting me know that you can see me and hear me. Okay. All right, I'm sick. I'm just gonna tell you straight up. I am sick. I have the virus again. I think this is my third, maybe fourth time, and this one is kicking my butt in not a good way. Came down. I went down coho fishing with that group last week down to Michigan City, Indiana. And if my mind drifts here, please bear with me. I apologize. But I went down there on that coho trip, had a great time. I got a video coming out on that here shortly. Got some great footage, but I came back with the virus. And about Wednesday night, it started kicking in, and and here it is Sunday, and it's still kicking my what pretty darn good. Yeah, Joe Wilbon, that's exactly it. But I wanted to come on here because it is Sunday night, and last Sunday I changed the date by one day, and I had a couple guys leave a couple snarky comments on the channel on that video saying that they expected the video for tonight, with a bunch of exclamation points and a bunch of other stuff. And that really it chapped my butt a little bit, because I take the time to make sure that, but if you follow the channel and if you subscribe, you're going to get notifications on everything. So whenever I go live, you're going to get notified. And I also put it in the community section that if I'm going to change a date, and I always, not always, but almost all the time, put it on Facebook as well. So you're going to get notified. So when those couple guys said, hey, they just got dumped, and it was almost like they were expecting an explanation, that really rubbed me the wrong way. And I'm pretty thick-skinned. I'm real thick-skinned, actually. But something about that, when you take the time to make sure you cover all your bases, you get it. You understand what I'm saying. Anyway, that's one of the big reasons I'm here tonight. I didn't want to leave everybody hanging. I don't think I've ever left you guys hanging. If I change a date, I'd let you know. If I change a time, I'd let you know. Anyway. I'm not going to block anybody, Steve. No, I'm not going to do that. No, one guy is an actual real regular on here, and the other guy I didn't recognize his name. It's fine. And I'm not asking for retribution or anything like that. Don't go on there and flame or anything. It's fine. It is what it is. So we're moving past it. It's a new Sunday and a new show. Phil Satar, pull the plug and get some rest. Phil, I'm good. I appreciate it. I'm going to get rest. Don't worry. I've been sleeping. I'm sure most of you out there probably had the virus. And regardless of your view on the vaccination, non-vaccination, that's fine. It doesn't matter to me. I'm vaccinated. I'll proudly say that. But if you're not and you don't believe in it, that doesn't bother me at all. I think that's what's great about America is we can have differing opinions and views on things, and it doesn't mean we want to rip each other's throats out. There's groups out there like that. I'm not part of that. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, their own beliefs, and we as Americans should support others as Americans. I spent a long time in a uniform because I believe in America. Anyway, I'm going down a political road here. I don't want to do that. No, I'm not going to do that. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. We all have our own beliefs, and we're all entitled to have our own beliefs, and we should all support each other. Anyway, good enough. Mom to Re just subscribed. Thanks, Mom. I appreciate it. Mom, I shouldn't say Mom. My mom's sometime on here. I shouldn't say that. Anyway, Josh Atwood, thanks, man. I'm getting better. It's Open Water Mike says I should take some moonshine. It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Leroy from Purple Taco Fly Supplies on here says it took him weeks to get over. The first time I had it, it was a couple weeks too, and that was right at the beginning of the pandemic. And we don't need to go down this virus road. If you don't care about this, I get it. But we always talk openly about everything on this channel. So, and this is not my platform. This is everybody's platform. I'm not going to step up here on the soapbox and say, this is the way I do it. This is the way you should do it. It's never that way. It's never that way. I'm always open to opinions. But if this is not your thing, and that's fine. You don't need to watch this, and you're welcome to turn it off. But the first time I had the virus, it was right back in the very beginning of the pandemic, and it kicked the snot out of me. Just beat my butt up and down. And like Leroy said, it was about 2 weeks of just getting hit by a truck over and over and over. I've had it a couple other times since then, and it was like a day or two of feeling like crap, and then gone. And I've had my boosters too. Well, one booster. But this one really knocking me around. So anyway, crazy. Patinos, yeah, I'm getting old. That's probably some of it. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I do not mean to be coughing into the camera like this. I really apologize. So it's going to be a quick one tonight, everybody. I've been laid up. I don't have much in the way of fishing reports. I don't have a topic tonight, so my apologies. All I can say is I'm not going to say I'm sorry because this is the way things happen. But I do feel somewhat guilty that I don't have those things for you tonight. But I will in the future. I definitely will. Bob Hunter just sent me a super chat. Bob, you're sweet, man. I appreciate it. Hey, I'm going to give you the super chat thing here. If I can remember how to do it. There we go. Super chat for Bob Hunter. Thanks, Bob. Appreciate that, man. And I also have to remember to tell everybody that these videos are proudly brought to you by Dreamweaver Lures. Check them out at dreamweaverlures.com. How about that for a glowing recommendation? Dreamweaver Lures. I love them. I do. I love them. They're great. Coho Classic this weekend down in Michigan City, Indiana. So yeah, we were down there last weekend. I don't know what the number was. We ended up boating. We didn't get out on the water till almost 8 in the morning. The captain that took us, I went out with Finfire Charters, Captain Brad. God, I hope that's his name. I'm almost certain. Like I said, my brain is just a bucket full of holes right now. Had a great time. He runs almost the exact same boat that I run, 31 Tierra. Very, very similar layout, almost the exact layout. So it was really familiar for me to be on that boat. And it was really strange being on that boat on a charter after running so many charters on my own, because I found myself not being able to sit still. I found myself wanting to get up and help and do things, and net fish and set lines. And a couple times I had to tell myself to sit my stupid butt down and let the guys do their job. So it's pretty funny, but we had a great time. I had a great time. 20 fish, maybe 18, 20 fish, somewhere in there, somewhere around that number. I think two kings, decent size, low teens, and the rest were all coho. I had one steelhead on that I promptly lost. Came up on a jump, kicked the lure, and was gone. But I did get some really nice footage from the whole day, from a bunch of different angles. So it should be really cool. Going to have that up and running here as soon as I can. So maybe by next weekend, I hope. Although I am supposed to go down to Detroit on Wednesday to fish the Detroit River on Thursday and Lake Erie on Friday. And if that happens, I might still get it done. But I plan on making more videos while I'm down there for those things also, because that's going to be a lot of fun too. Excuse me. Anyway, yeah, looking forward to it. What was I just going to say? I was going to say something and totally lost my train of thought. Anybody fish the Classic? Anybody on here that fished down there over the weekend? Oh, Open Water Mike saying the Coho Classic is next weekend. Okay, my apologies. For some reason, I thought it was this weekend. There you go. That's what you get. That's what happens when I try to think. Things just go wrong. All right. Yeah, fishing report. I don't have anything for you, everybody. I don't. I wish I did. I will have more, of course, by next week. As long as the water temp, for a couple of weeks there, we had that super warm, early spring, really warm weather rolled in, and that water started to warm up really fast. Man, if that had continued, we'd have kings up here more than we could probably shake a stick at. But I know that their travels from the southern basin is probably slowed down a little because of the colder temps that we have had. But I know they've been getting a few kings down in Ludington. I've heard of one being caught out of Manistee, but that was several days ago. It could be many more by now. Hey, Scott Argesinger, good to see you on here, bud. Scott, of course, is from Dreamweaver Lures. Check them out anytime you want to look at good stuff. And Scott is always happy to answer questions for you as well. That I just remembered what I was going to say. I just had a cancellation in August for my child. Let me double check the date. If anybody's looking to get out, because I don't get many cancellations in August, and I've had 2 in the last 2 weeks. And the first one filled up within an hour. And this one, I have no doubt, will also fill up as soon as I say this. August 2nd, I have the morning open now of August 2nd. That is prime time. Prime time. If you are looking to get out and fish with us on Dark Blue Charters, give me a call, 231-942-8976, or send me an email. The email is in the description of this video, christangletacklagmail.com, or Chris at Dark Blue Charters. Any of those. If you want to get out on August 2nd, I'll be happy to get you out. All right. Guys, gals, I don't have much more. I really don't. Thanks again for the super chat, Bob. That was really nice of you. I'm going to start shutting this thing down. I am going to go have something to eat. I'm going to probably crawl into bed soon. And I'm probably going to sleep for a while. Don't forget, if you want to join us on our private Discord page, all you got to do is become a member of the Tangle Tackle Army. That link is down below in the description. That Discord page is a lot of fun. It's a little quiet sometimes. A day or two sometimes go by with nobody posting anything, and then all of a sudden it's a week long of gab fest about fishing, and it's a blast. It's a blast. And I know in the summer months it's going to be a hot box of information. I'll be posting a bunch of stuff on there, almost like, I don't know if it'll be daily, but it'll be darn near daily, of what I'm using out, what's hot at the moment. So if you want instantaneous like fishing reports, that'd be a good place to get them. Join us on the Discord, join the Tangle Tackle Army, jump into the Discord and follow along, talk with us. So many good fishermen on there and so many good people that have intricate knowledge of so many things. Like somebody will post something about whatever, boat trailer. What should I do about this on my boat trailer? There's 2 or 3 guys like, oh yeah, do this. What about my radar? What about whatever? What about my hot water heater? There's all sorts of good information on there. It's not all just fishing. It's just fun to talk. Anyway. Paul Schmuck wants to know what everybody's recommendation for nets are. I run Rangers, Paul. I run 36-inch hoop Rangers with a 6 or 7 foot one-piece fiberglass handle. Scott Argesinger would be able to answer also. He's the one that recommended those to me. Yeah, I plan on my boat's in the water. I plan on being out this weekend, shaking it down, getting the rust off, getting some fish, hopefully. And that went to heck. So maybe in the next couple of days. Cool. All right. Yeah, Beckmans are good. Steve Steele, I agree with you. Beckmans are a good net. Absolutely. All right, everybody. Let's check the poll. I'll give you another minute to answer if you haven't already. Your dream fishing destination is A, the Great Lakes, B, the Caribbean for sailfish, C, a cold mountain stream for trout, or D, other. Just put your answer in the comments. There's so many good places. I mean, they only give me 4 slots. I had to be real general and generic with that. So I had some really good answers. So there are a lot of people saying Alaska, Canada. I agree with Alaska. Absolutely. Yeah, that'd be a blast. Dennis Clement saying snow in Wisconsin. Holy cow. Oh, wow. Snow. Yeah, a lot of Alaska. Bob Hunter saying hiatus catching kings in Ludington. Yeah, I have no doubt that they're definitely on their way, Bob. I'd have more information if I was out there, if I wasn't laid up. Fishhawk telling me to go to bed. I will. Thanks, guys. I do appreciate the concern. You're good people. You're good people. All right. Anyway, I'm going to close that poll down. Ended up with 101 votes. Number one on that was the Great Lakes at 48%. It can't be denied we have a world-class fishery here in Michigan and in several areas. Not only Lake Michigan, but Lake Superior, but Lake Erie, the Bay. I mean, think about the fishing we have here in Michigan. How the rivers, just the Century Circle, for steelhead. How blessed we are to live where we live. Absolutely. 48% though for the Great Lakes, 25% for the Caribbean for sailfish. Yeah, that'd be on my bucket list. I've done tarpon in Florida. That was a blast. In third place, other, put in the comments. There's a lot of others in there, and then 5% a cold mountain stream for trout. That would be so relaxing. I'd take that right now. Heck yeah. All right, ending the poll. Poll has ended. Zachary Korlenko, which weekend of the month is the giveaway? I do not have an active giveaway going on right now, Zach, so I do not know what you speak of. Jeff Spear watching on his Roku. I'm on the big screen. How you like that? Cool. Real cool. Patrick Johan from GRC Trolling Products is on here also. Good to see you, Patrick. All right. Cabo from Marlin. Scott, you're nailing that, man. I hear you, dude. All right. I'm delaying this because I enjoy talking to you guys so much. So I'm going to, there we go. We're shutting her down. If you want to discuss a few more things, I will leave it run for a minute or two after the visual closes down. You're welcome to stick around. I'll still type in some answers if I didn't get to you. And then we're out of here. And we will be back next Sunday at 7 p.m. Again, if I change a date, I do post it on Facebook. I post it in the community section. And if you subscribe and hit the little bell, that little bell icon up in the upper right-hand corner, you will get notified anytime that I post a community update, anything like that. And if I change things, I do let people know. So subscribe, hit the bell, and that way you never miss it. Okay, cool. Jeff Russell, God bless, back to you as well. Jeff Spear, I am drinking tons of water. That I've drank probably a bathtub full in a day. Anyway, we're out of here. Thanks, everybody. I do appreciate it. I will see you all in a week.